Good evening. Welcome to the Massillon City Council meeting for Monday, May 19th, 2025. We have in attendance with us tonight the following city officials.
Mayor Jamie Slutes.
Here.
Chief Counsel Earl Wise Jr.
Here.
City Engineer Alex Pitts.
Here.
Director of Development Ted Hernkane.
Here.
And Fire Chief Matthew Heck. Here. Is there anyone I missed from administration? That's it, Mr. President.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Item number 5 on tonight's agenda is where the public can speak on any item that appears on tonight's agenda. And then under number 17 is where the public can speak on an item that does not appear on tonight's agenda as well. At this time, I'd like to remind everyone with a cell phone to please turn it down or set it to vibrate. Thank you. Roll call, please.
Brian Huth. Here. Creamer.
Present.
Cunningham. Gregg.
Here.
Harwick Smith. Markham.
Here.
Lewis. Packley.
Here.
And Ray.
Here.
Roll call of 6 present.
Councilman Gregg.
Thank you, President Slater. I make a motion that we excuse for tonight's meeting Councilwoman Harwig Smith, Councilwoman Sarita Cunningham, and Councilman Ed Lewis.
Second by Councilwoman Creamer. Roll call, please.
Creamer.
Yes.
Gregg.
Yes.
Markham.
Yes.
Packley.
Yes.
Ray.
Yes.
And Brian Huth.
Yes.
6 yes to excuse Councilwoman Cunningham, Councilwoman Harwick Smith, and Councilman Lewis.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Tonight's invocation and pledge of allegiance will be done by Councilman John Packley.
Please stand for the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Item number 4, reading of the journal. Madam Clerk, are the minutes of the previous meeting transcribed and open for public viewing?
Yes, they are.
Are there any additions or corrections that need to be made?
No, there are not.
If not, then the minutes stand approved as written. Thank you, Madam Clerk.
You're welcome.
Item number 5, remarks of delegations and citizens to matters on the agenda this evening. This is the part of the agenda where the community may speak on a topic that appears on the agenda. If you'd like to speak on something that does appear tonight, please come forward, state your name, the ward you live in, the topic you wish to discuss, and limit your comments to 4 minutes or less. Is there anyone present at this time? Seeing none, we move forward. Item number 6, new and miscellaneous business. Item number 7, introduction of ordinances and resolutions. Ordinance number 36-2025.
An ordinance authorizing the Director of Public Service and Safety of the City of Massillon, Ohio, to accept a donation from Greif Brothers Packaging on behalf of the Massillon Fire Department.
Councilman Markham.
First reading.
Ordinance number 36-2025 has received its first reading. Ordinance number 37-2025.
An ordinance making certain appropriations from the unappropriated balance of the 1100 General Fund for the Massillon Fire Department for the year ending December 31st, 2025.
Councilman Gregg.
Thank you, President Slater. Does this go with the ordinance that we just took first reading? All right, first reading.
Ordinance number 37-2025 has received its first reading. Ordinance number 38-2025.
An ordinance making certain appropriations from the unappropriated balance of the 1100 General Fund for the purpose of income tax refunds for the year ending December 31st, 2025, and declaring an emergency.
Councilman Gregg.
Thank you, President Slater. As mentioned, this is a ordinance that, to move $150,000 to the income tax refunds. Mrs. Geddes Boron was here last week to discuss this. Any further questions or discussion from council? Seeing none, I'd like to, we'll have to give it first reading.
Ordinance number 38-2025 has also received its first reading. Item number 8, unfinished business. Item number 9, petitions and general communications. Item number 10, bills, accounts, and claims.
Yes, I paid our U.S. Bank Finance equipment bill for May in the amount of $127. I submitted it to the auditor's office for payment on April 30th, 2025.
Councilman Gregg.
Thank you, President Slater. I make a motion that we pay the bills.
I get a second. Councilman Ray. Roll call, please.
Gregg?
Yes.
Markham? Yes. Hackley?
Yes.
Ray?
Yes.
Brian Huth?
Yes.
And Creamer.
Yes.
6 yes to pay the bills.
Thank you, Madam Clerk.
You're welcome.
The clerk will pay the bills and charge them to the proper accounts. Item number 11, reports from city officials. Item number 12, reports of committees. Our next work session will be Tuesday, May 27th, 2025 at 6:30 p.m. Item number 13, resolutions and requests of council members. Item number 14, call of the calendar. Ordinance number 15-2025.
Ordinance number 15-2025 was tabled on May the 5th until May the 19th, 2025. And it is an ordinance amending the zoning map of the city of Massillon, Ohio by rezoning a certain property from R-1 Single Family Residential to A-1 Agricultural District.
Councilwoman Creamer.
Thank you, President Slater. As stated, it's a rezoning request. The address is 2240 17th Street Southwest, parcel number 500176, which is a 4-acre parcel located on the east side of 17th Street Southwest between Pine Rock and Pigeon Run Avenue. We had a public hearing this evening at 6 p.m. here in council chambers. We had no residents present in opposition or in favor. There were no questions from council. So based on that information, I would like to make a motion to bring forward ordinance number 15-2025 for a vote.
Second by Councilman Gregg. Roll call, please.
Hackley,
Yes.
Ray,
Yes.
Brian Huth,
Yes.
Creamer,
Yes.
Gregg,
Yes.
and Markham.
Yes.
6 yes for passage.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Ordinance number 15-2025 has passed. Item number 15, third reading ordinances and resolutions. Item number 16, second reading ordinances and resolutions. Item number 17, remarks of delegations and citizens to matters not on the agenda. Is there anyone present at this time who'd like to speak on a topic which did not appear on the agenda? If so, please come forward, state your name, the ward you live in, the topic you wish to discuss, and please limit your comments to 4 minutes or less.
Okay. Let me raise this up a little shorter, a little taller. My name is Carl Baltzley, and I am in Ward 2. My property is in Ward 5 on 5th Street Southwest, between actually 5th Street and 4th Street Southwest. And I talked to the police officers in our city, and they asked me to come down and address you guys. We have some young people that love to ride dirt bikes, and they keep getting in trouble because everywhere they ride is not legal. I have a vacant property next to mine on 5th Street, 518, actually it's 518 5th Street, which I gave them permission to ride on. but it's not big enough for them to ride. So they wanted to know, I wanted to know in behalf of the parents of those kids, if there was any property in the city of Massillon that you guys could think about possibly that they could ride on without getting in trouble. I live in Ward 2. My property is right above the Bottoms Park. There's probably about 5 acres below my house that's wooded, that lines along with that towpath trail that goes along there, that the city owns, that they could ride on if you wanted an idea. It's wooded. We could make paths in there if that would be legal. They could side waivers. The parents could side waivers, so Massillon wouldn't have any liability if they got hurt on the property. I just wanted to throw it out to you just to give the kids an idea of something you guys might be able to do. I did promise the kids, because a lot of them are single moms, that I would take the kids somewhere else and ride with them, because I have some dirt bikes of my own. But that's not going to happen every day, obviously, because I can't do it every day. But just to give them an option. The moms want to keep the kids off drugs, keep them off the streets, give them something to do. So I just want to bring that to your attention and see if you guys had any ideas. So thank you.
Thank you. Item number 18, Councilman Packley,
I'd like to make a motion for adjournment.
second by Councilwoman Creamer. Roll call, please.
Ray,
Yes.
Brian Huth,
Yes.
Creamer,
Yes.
Gregg,
Yes.
Markham,
Yes.
and Packley.
Yes.
6 yes to adjourn.
Meeting adjourned.